got a couple of different jobs, and probably going to be giving the bishop to somebody, because I need healing.
Finish us off already.
Are you guys still not dead?
I can't.
Because Jan has
I just
died
can't.
twice so far in this battle.
You never learn, do you? Falcon Claw!
Oh, for God's sake.
That'll have to do. Let's scram, old man.
No! The skyhold is getting away!
Jen! Nikolai!
And so our paths diverge. Follow the path you will, Master Yu. Even if it means that we must meet again as enemies.
So long, you. Try not to get yourself offed before we meet again.
Sorry, but your
A
princess is in
meeting.
another castle.
That's all it takes. The whims of chance bring you together. Eyes meet. A helping hand is extended. And the course of your life is altered. You laughed together. Cried together. You walked together down the hardest of paths. And then you had to say goodbye.
But do not abandon hope. Life is full of new meetings, and every new meeting is the beginning
Of a new tale.
And in this tale, these four will be your shining stars to guide you through your darkest night.
Alright, to be continued. Oh look, a fancy pre-rendered movie, and yeah, it's been kind of hanging in the back of my mind that this is just the prologue. Let's see. These animations are pretty good though. Obviously they're not like cutscene animated engines, it's like already pre-rendered saved to a movie and just played on the 3DS, because 3DS would probably explode if you try to render this in real time, but I'm actually considering now like changing the pictures that I used for the thumbnails of this video. Anyway. Also, I'm just going to say, I kind of, during the credits of Bravely Default, the first one, YouTube actually, I mentioned this, but it blocked the video in the United States because of like copyright claims from the Japanese music industry or something like that. And I kind of get the feeling that this is going to happen again, with the song that's playing in the background of this. So, I'll try and post it with the music and see if any trouble happens, but most likely what you're going to be hearing now is not the song that's actually playing in the game, but it's going to be, like, I don't know, an OC remix or Harmony of Heroes remix or something like that, that I just throw in, so that it's not awkwardly silent. Alright, so this is finally Chapter 1 after, what, like 13 videos? When Didi calls, who will answer? I don't know, but,
The sea grows
oh,
angry,
Kazuzumi.
but nothing shall deter a swordmaster from his quest. Mark my words, brave. You will be avenged. Patience, Tsubaki. We shall
Wait,
reach
is
our
this guy the
quarry in due
Catmancer?
time.
Nekomancer? Whatever?
But first, we must hurry to the aid of my pupil. Let us be off.
The skyhold is gone.
Those two were your friends?
More than friends. Jan and Nikolai were my closest companions. We were the three Cavaliers, brothers in arms till the end of our days. But at least, that's what I thought. Forgive me, everyone. Agnes's kidnapping, my friend's betrayal, this is all my fault.
Don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders like that, you. You've had it tougher than any of us.
Excusez-moi, you. No matter who turns against you, I'll always be here.
Me too. After all, we're friends brought together by a common cause.
Friends. Thank you.
Nah, don't mention it. Now, who's ready to go kick some Imperial behind?
Agnes, can you tell where the skyhold's heading?
Oh, well, no. It's difficult to say.
Can you see anything from the window? Anything that could give us a hint?
Just the blue of the ocean stretching as far as the eye can see.
Nothing but ocean.
What's this? A flock of migratory birds?
Birds? What do they look like?
They're quite striking, really, with green feathers, red crests, and long pointed tails.
That sounds an awful lot like the Harina starling.
Amazing, sir! You're a living, breathing field guide!
And they seem to be flying south, or east, or is that west?
That's the longest way of saying I have no clue that I've ever heard.
As reliable as ever, Agnes.
Forgive me. The air seems to be growing warmer and warmer.
Agnes, that's a great help. Tell us if you notice anything else.
I certainly shall.
Now let's put together everything we know. The skyhold has left Eternia for warmer climes. From the window, Anya saw a flock of starlings. That can only mean one thing. The skyhold is bound for the continent of Harina.
There's an ocean between us and Harina. We're going to need a boat.
Then we should go to the port in Gethladio. They'll have a ship for us there.
Alright, net friend invites from the internet. Okay, so that's an option now. I can talk to the adventurer. AI friends. Yes, the AI friends were not the most helpful things I've ever encountered from Bravely Default 1. They had rather useless abilities in battle. Or not useless, but just not very strong. Like, after a certain point in the battle. I'm going to go rest at the inn. I'm also going to go and see if I can buy, like, the rest of the spells that I couldn't earlier. Apparently I already have all of those. Alright, interesting. Also, now that I have money, these things I'm going to have a look at.
So this is where you grew up, you?
I can just see you running up and down the streets. I bet you slipped on that hill over there and scraped your knee.
I don't remember scraping my knee. Actually, I don't remember much at all about my childhood. Just that I didn't go outside much.
Yes!
What? What sort of kid doesn't play outside?
Nerds like me!
Well, I liked reading books and that sort of thing, you know?
Inferior
what did you do
nerds.
outside, if you feel that strongly about it?
Sword fights, of course.
Of course? No, I mean when you were younger. Didn't you play with dolls? Throw them tea parties?
No, I played at sword fighting. There wasn't a kid in the neighborhood that could stand up to me.
Okay, so, what about when you were older? I suppose you were into social dancing and your studies by then?
No, sword fighting. It was more training than playing at that point, though.
Oh, la vache.
Good gravy.
That sounds like Idia.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You, where's our boat?
The docks are right this way. Follow me, everyone.
Alright, so favorites has been unlocked. Okay, interesting. Optimizing jobs and abilities. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Tactics menus. part of configurations. I don't know why these aren't like enabled from the start. I guess they want to like ease you into the mechanics or something. Although, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they just kind of like threw them at you all at once in Bravely Default 1. But anyway, I would also like to go up to the magic shop over here, because I do remember not being able to buy all the spells because I didn't have any money the first time I was here. Or the last time I was here, which I think was the second time. Okay, so apparently I got them at like some other shop in like Eternia or something. Anyway, let's see, as I was saying earlier, this is like a very common thing in fiction. And I'm just gonna go and talk to House Genealogy because why not? But the bad guys always seem to like being very aware that they are the bad guys, and role-playing as such, with like Nick wearing that like demon costume. And I don't know, in real life, ISIS does not think they're the bad guys or anything like that, and it doesn't exactly work that way. But whatever. I remember you saying a while ago in a party chat something about going home, but apparently nothing happened when I went home, so that was just a waste of my time. What else was there? Nikolai showing up, I won't say it, like, surprised me, but I also kind of didn't expect it to happen. It wasn't something that was really on my mind. Where am I going? I guess that counts as another major plot twist. And I suppose Lucky will have some things to say about that, but am I... yeah, okay, so I'm supposed to talk to you. I don't know. It wasn't... After Jan turning traitor, Nick turning traitor wasn't that much of a surprise.
Today?
But never
My
mind.
friends and I are bound for Harina. We're in need of a sturdy vessel.
Aye, indeed. I fear the Imperial attack has left my docks in shambles. Not a single seaworthy vessel remains.
Oh dear. Well then, I suppose we have no choice. We'll just have to swim.
Are you crazy? Harina must be hundreds of leagues away.
We must not let that discourage us.
No, we mustn't give up without even trying.
Yes, we must. Yu's optimism is rubbing off on her.
I see my student is as spirited as ever.
Says who?
Isn't that...
Necromancer!
Master, you're alive!
Master? It is?
Just so. I am Nobutsuna Kami-Izumi, a disciple of the Way of the Sword.
Everything I know about swordsmanship I learned from Master Kami-Izumi. Master, when I last saw you, I thought you were... I'm just glad to see you safe.
What brings you here, Kami-Izumi? Sir?
The wind carried to me tidings of great peril in the duchy. The master that turns a blind eye when his student is in danger is a poor master indeed.
You couldn't have come at a better time, Master. As it happens, we're in a real pickle.
Pickle?
We need to get to Harina, but after the Empire's attack, there isn't a boat to be found.
Worry no more, for I have a vessel of my own. You may consider it yours.
Truly, Master? I don't know how to thank you.
We depart at dawn. Prepare your belongings.
Aye, aye, Master.
Oh, but before we set sail, could you show us the sanctum?
Of course. But why?
Because apparently we need to get like a curse removed, or...
Anya's forged the way for peace.
Tis? It would be my pleasure, sir.
Alright, oh by the way, before I forget, there's another part of chat here.